Hey guys, welcome back to my Let's Play of Dig or Die. We're picking up right where we left off, and we had just beaten the boss. Unfortunately, I used some of the time of this day, but in the last episode. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and craft what we can craft here. So I think one of the things, of course, we still don't have enough of those. That's unfortunate. Okay. Can we craft any more guns? Yes, 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. We have 5 now. Okay, that's good. So basically, you can kind of see how this is shaping up. We're going to want quite a few of these. Yeah, that teleporter is kind of too close, but... So the other thing we're going to need is obviously the rocket head, which in this case is right here. Now we have the demon skin. What we need is a diamond, and that's the last thing we're going to need to get, and that requires one of these, which of course requires sulfur. So, sulfur, eh? Okay, well, looks like we're going to go ahead and go there. We're going to craft one of those, and that's going to be the next thing, because basically, in order to get that, we're going to have to leave a thorium generator behind. It's almost a guaranteed death trying to get it, because it you know, again, it's one of those things that's just difficult to get. So we'll go ahead and farm these trees while we're here. Plant a couple more. Okay. So what we need to look on the map for is that like honeycomb stuff. So we'll go for that, and we'll grab some, and then we'll also, I mean, we need to be constantly on the lookout for the stuff for the thorium reactors or generators, whatever they're called. There's some of that honeycomb stuff that we need. This should be more than enough, hopefully. Because basically, where we're going to be headed next is the volcano. Hopefully it's nice and flooded by now. And we have to essentially get to a point in the volcano way, way deep down. Okay, good. We can go ahead and make one of these. So that's done. In preparation for the volcano, which is going to be for this part here, which is the final part of the rocket. Then we just have to survive, and that's going to require more of these, right? So we're going to continue to make those, and as I can see now, we're also going to need more of this, so let me grab some more. So as you can see, kind of the end game is just kind of prep for your rocket, basically. And that's cool. I mean, you'd expect there to be some in game. I mean, of course, there's also you can just build to your heart's content and do whatever you want. Once you hit this stage, you don't have to build to the rocket. I would just say if you want the actual ending of the game and kind of the feeling that you've completed it, then you would need to do that. So that's kind of up to the player, though. Okay, let's see if anything. No. Let's see how much thorium generators. So we only have 4. We need a total of 20 of those, and we need 14 more of those, as well as 20 of that. So we need to get up in gear here, because that's going to be essentially what's holding us back. Oh my gosh! And as usual, I was not paying attention. We're going to try to make it to our drop shaft. It is amazing how quick the nights come in this game. Okay, we made it again, so we're fine, but it just never amazes me how quick that happens. Of course, I was already halfway into the day when we started, so I guess that's part of the reason. But as you can see, we kind of have our stuff set up for us. We know exactly what we need to do. The next part is basically just going to be, you know, farming for some items as well as the volcano, which I'm going to try to pace. Like I said, you can look forward to some more death there because the way I've done it and the way that I believe that it's supposed to work is it's supposed to be the most challenging thing. So with that said, there's some RNG involved in it too, because you have to be really quick with placing certain things down. Your objective is to get in and get out as quick as you can, and you're going to leave the thorium generator behind, which I absolutely hate doing, but it's necessary if you want to get out. I mean, there are some that might be able to make it out regardless, but that's just not a challenge I'm willing to partake in. So one of the things we'll have to farm are these guys, right? So we'll literally just be down here killing stuff, which again, not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's a part of the I guess you could call the grind. We got to kill these guys, and there's like a 30% chance that they're going to drop what we need. That guy didn't. Surprising. That guy did. That guy's angry. Calm down, buddy. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get out of here. I didn't mention it again, but we're doing day 30. Let's see here. 37, 38, and 39. I may have actually cut off the last one early. I'm really not sure now. It's just now turning 37, and I have my tracker saying 30, 37, 38, 39, so not really sure, but either way, that's what we're going to do, so. It does get a little frantic when you're trying to fight bosses and focus on what you need to focus on. So, and I'm pretty new to the YouTube scene, as you probably already know. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my thoughts together and get what I need to get done in the game, as well as try to make it somewhat entertaining. Oh, there's a sapphire. Cool. Got a couple of trees growing there, so we'll go ahead and get those. We'll put one in one. This AI really needs some work, though. Why would it do that when it could literally just go right up? No idea. Alright. So we still don't have... The thorium reactor is going to be our biggest Achilles heel, because that's just going to literally just going to take time to farm. I'm going to put a couple more here. I wish I could see a bigger view of the map, but I can't. But we have to get to places that we have not been in search of the thorium. And in order to do that effectively, we need gold, so we can put down a teleporter, which we didn't have the last time we needed it, which means we have to go on a gold hunt, which is the same type of hunt as the stuff we need for this. So that's, you know, it is what it is, but not ideal. I'm going to come over here and check these trees, since I haven't been over here in ages. Look at this. What are the odds that that would happen? And you know what? Let's go ahead and there. Now it's nice and flat. Alright, so as I have already mentioned a few times, we're basically just farming resources at this point. We may try to go to the volcano, but I feel like that's going to result in a decent amount of death, and maybe that's what you're looking for. I don't know. Let's go ahead and F5 it, and you know what? We'll just YOLO it. We'll see if, well, we need to see if the volcano's flooded first. Oh, that was a terrific start. Oh, it definitely is. Okay. Well, we're doing this. Let's just see what, I mean, this is just a test run to see if we can even do it. If we get a diamond, oh, this is stupid. What am I doing? We're gonna go ahead and load because I don't have what I need. I have to have a teleporter for that to work. So what we actually need to do is we need gold, and we need a couple of other things. So let's just get some of this stuff. Okay, there's some gold. Oh, that was a lot quicker than I expected it, honestly, so now we can at least make one more teleporter, which is... Really, buddy? Look at this. Okay, where's the teleporter? Right here? Okay, that's all we needed. Now we can do what I think we can do, which is essentially try to YOLO the volcano. So we will in fact give that a shot, but let me just warn you. There's a lot to it. Essentially, we're gonna have a very short window. Oh, you know what? I have to do it at, like, in the morning, basically. I can't go now because the volcano will erupt by noon. So we would have no chance of surviving it at this point. Oh, you know what we could do though is get another scale from a piranha, possibly. But let's see if we can get a couple of piranha kills. Where are all the piranhas? Piranhas? Anybody? Where y'all at? Not a single piranha or shark. There we go. Of course he drops it, so now I gotta go all the way down to get it. Boop. Okay. I mean, that's literally what we wanted, so no reason to complain, right? Okay. And there's our last one of those. So let's get back up actually, and let's Now I just can't help. Okay, well now I got enough for another one. God, it's so much easier when you have the teleporter set up correctly. I mean, I gotta tell you, there's nothing better than that. Oh, I already had enough. Perfect. Okay. So, once again, another recap here. I don't know if we have enough for more guns, so let's take a quick look here. Okay, we do. 2 more. So this is essentially what we're doing. We're still trying to prepare our base. Put another gun there. Put another gun there. Put one there. Okay. So, in the end, we're gonna, I mean, we probably don't have to have too many more, but I like to have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So that's at least 50 more of that wood. And then we need the thorium reactors, which, once again, so we need at least 41 more of that. We've got plenty of this. We got a decent amount of that. And then the thorium reactors require 10 each, so we're probably going to need more titanium. We're definitely going to need more of these, which are down at the bottom. And we're going to need tons more thorium, so that's kind of where we're sitting right now. Everything else should be, for the most part, yeah, everything should be wired up and ready to go. So when we put the power in, we should be set. Yeah, see, now we're getting somewhere. And it looks like it's already dang near time to... Well, I mean, at least these trees are growing. That's definitely a plus. I'm trying to think... Yeah, I can't really push this because we're getting really close to night as usual. Oh, okay. Well, we got something up top here. Question is, can we get to that and then get down the drop shaft fast enough? Okay, well that's some. Not a huge vein, but we'll take it, right? We didn't have a ton before, but okay. We'll go ahead and F5 it again because we don't want to have to try to find that again. And we'll drop down for an inevitable another night in the bottom here. Maybe we'll get a couple extra. We're going to have to farm those guys eventually, so we're going to have to do it when it's not nighttime. And the ones that have already spawned will count for that. In other words, they can still drop the parts that we need to see, like that guy, for instance. So yeah, I apologize if I cut the last one off earlier. I was a little frazzled by the loss that we fought. So, but we'll make it up because we're still going to go through day 39 today. So a little bit extra in this one, a little bit short change in the last one. Only by about a half a day though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. This knocked out. Yeah, this in-game, I remember this taking me a little bit of time. I mean, of course, when I was originally playing through it, I obviously wasn't making YouTube videos, so I was probably more relaxed. I also probably died more. But I didn't really stress about it, but that's not really a big deal. I mean, we're good. I mean, I think we're doing pretty good day-wise, like day counter-wise, but I'm sure speedrunners would have something else to say about that. Assuming that there's a speedrunning community, which I'm not even sure there is for this game. Oh wow, I'm almost dead. I should probably heal. Say what you want about that shotgun, but it wrecks if you get up close with it. Okay. So day 38. And essentially what we need, I mean what we are in desperate need of is thorium. Because without that we cannot do what we need to do. So since we're kind of close on the this left side over here, I'm going to go ahead and start trying. Oh, that was close. Whew. Thought I was a goner. So we're going to continue right, only this time we should be okay. Oh, I need to get those trees, definitely. I want to try to place these so that they're not like directly under anything, so they can actually grow. Okay, that worked out pretty good. we're going to continue to do stuff like this because we need to make sure we're not missing this stuff. We need to get into uncharted territory here. Definitely need to find this. And you know what? This is another thing that we're gonna need, so we might as well pick it up while we're doing this, right? I don't know exactly how much I'm gonna need, but I know that it's gonna be something that's needed for both recipes that we're making. So I'm gonna pick some up, and we're gonna continue. Oh, good. Yes, thorium's nearby, so that's a definite plus. No trees here, unfortunately, but it's alright, I guess. Ooh, that's a nice vein. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can actually make one. Okay, we can. We have 7 of these and that. That gives us an extra one now. Well, not an extra one, but it's one of 2, even though we already... Okay. If I haven't explained this before, we need a total of 3, but we're actually going to lose 1 altogether. Okay, so that's a step in the right direction. And now we're going to continue on. That's good because once we get the thorium generator stuff out of the way, we'll be doing great then. That gun really kicks. Oh, perfect. This is where the shotgun, I think, comes into play there. That's pretty good. Okay. Grab some more of this. This is actually good. Sorry if I was a little stressed out before, but I'm starting to get back in my groove here. I know exactly what we need to do. Got the launch pad for the most part constructed. I mean, I think it's pretty much done. I don't think I need a whole lot more. Okay, we're just going to keep going right here. Doing good on time as well. Oh yeah, here's another nice little vein of it. Only 5, but I mean that's still a pretty good vein. How much are we lacking? We only need 1 more. Okay, that is really, really good, actually. Looks like we found it, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There's some even more of it, but you know that would be overkill. I mean, oh wow, got some trees up here. We might actually check it out since we've got some time here. I mean, exploring in this game is actually pretty cool, but I feel like I honestly really just want the days and night cycle to be longer. That's really my only gripe with it, because it feels like I can't get anything done before it's already nighttime again. And maybe that's what they're going for. Like, that could be exactly what they had in mind, but... Alright. So here's another tree area, which is... If there were actual trees growing, it would be great, but there's not, unfortunately. I'm gonna pick up the thorium, even though we don't really need it, but for some reason I can't pass up thorium, so and we'll pick this up while we're here. So now we literally need to farm the guys with their drops at the bottom in the actual hell biome. We need 7 more of their stingers, and we'll effectively have the thorium generators we need. So I'm actually going to make my way back now. There's no real quick way at this, but I am going to save, quick save before. we're just past it, you know, kind of a day here. So let's just follow our route back, since we are mainly all the way on the left side. Hopefully this will be nice and easy to get back. We're gonna just try to make it as quick as possible here. Okay. I didn't realize these bushes respawned. That's interesting. Alright. Kind of back to where we were now. We'll go ahead and, since we have some time, we're going to go ahead and check our trees. Because once again, that's something you got to be doing. It doesn't look like they're doing too good, huh? That just doesn't look like a very good spot for him, honestly, but... This little guy's persistent, isn't he? Oh, that was close. That guy... that guy didn't make it. Let's see how these are doing. Perfect. Wow, we're doing... as far as the trees are concerned, because I didn't know what I was in for before, definitely feel like this is working out better. As a matter of fact, let's put this down and let's see if we can make any more guns. Definitely. Okay, so, and yeah, this requires it too. So 2, 3, 4. We need at least one more, and we will be set. So that's definitely exciting. Let's go over here and check these trees. Normally, like in a normal game that I would play here, or I should say in my initial game, I actually made like straight paths and all this stuff, so it wasn't too tedious or difficult to get here. Okay, and there's the last gun right there, I believe, that we're probably gonna need. But all right, so we may be done farming trees, which means the next thing that we're gonna focus on are the guys in hell. They look like that, but they're the next tier. I forgot what their exact name is, but anyways, that'll be what we start to focus on here. So let's zip up here. A couple more trees ready. Okay, before we do that, let's quick save. All right. Now, if this fails, and this is a 100% base test, what we're about to do. Okay. So make no mistake, this is a base test. We're going to actually see how just these guns hold up during the assault, and we've got enough generators to make it happen. Okay. So we will stand right here, and we're going to see if we survive it with no additional help. Hopefully we will. But the only way to know is to test it. And as you can see now, if you see that line, it shows we have plus 10 power and minus 8 draw, so we're fine. Now there's plenty of power. This is why we need 2 thorium generators for our setup here. So let's see if this holds out. I'm not sure it will, but it should do okay. But you know, again, the only way to really find out is to try it. So with that many guns, I would imagine it would be fine, but I've been wrong before, so. So this is kind of what I meant when I said the base building would really get, or the base building, when you're able to warp to your base and not really have to do anything but stand here. I feel like in the beginning you can set up bases that do alright, but once you kill certain enemies, the guns just, oh no, I think they're gonna blow the. Ooh, that is so close to the solar power, the solar panels. I probably shouldn't have put it that close. But anyways, I feel like, again, in the early game, I feel like it works okay, but once you hit mid-tier, I just didn't feel like the base was worth the build. So I essentially just chose to go down to the ocean, or the underwater like ocean biome, and just kill everything. This is a lot more relaxing though, I'll be honest. If you're trying to get all the blood, this may not be the best route, since some of the stuff is dropping off the edge. But as you can see, the hellhounds can't even get to us. That island to the right, if I was super smart, I would have just removed the side, so because they could potentially jump and make it. But the idea behind this is it's really secluded and away from everything. The flyers will fly around, and as you can see, it's holding out perfectly fine right now. So I don't foresee there being an issue at this point. But yeah, there it is. So that's day 39. So we're gonna go ahead and complete day 39. So we'll do our own little save as well. We'll grab some of the loot, basically. We need to grab at least one of the thorium reactors, and we're gonna go straight to the volcano and see if we can do what we need to do. Oh no, we're not, because our thing got blown up. That's incredible. I guess I should have seen that coming, though. I should have moved it probably anyway, so... Now this is going to waste time, and we really want to get to the volcano really quick. Alright. Let's F5 it. We're about as early as you're going to get, so let's leave our backpack on, and we are going to go for it. Now, I wouldn't expect success on the first try, but you know, if it ends up working out, awesome. So as you can see, this is super deep. The final tier of bad guy is down deeper into the volcano. The reason why we flooded it is so it would be much easier to deal with. There he is. There's one of them. So they actually look like fire ants, but that's not what they are. They're actually oh, look at this. So we should be able to, they're actually like spiders and stuff. So what we're looking for is a diamond, and we're now in the depths. So if we're lucky enough to find a diamond, which so far we're not. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance and take my backpack off. No diamonds over here either. Okay, that's definitely not good. I'm actually gonna try to avoid killing these guys. Okay, well, once again, this is a different experience for me, and they're gonna end up killing me now. There's literally no way I'm gonna get out of this without killing them, so it looks like we're gonna have to kill them. I need to be able to get up to where all I need to do is find one diamond. One diamond, that's all I need. Definitely not one here, so that's terrific. This is pretty unlucky because, as usual, when I did this the first time, I had no problem finding a diamond. And that's all the water, huh? Okay, well. Well, I guess this isn't the worst thing that's ever happened. Except for that. That's definitely bad. I'm really surprised at the fact that there are no diamonds down here. I've never actually done it like this, so this is actually pretty new to me. I'm dead. There's no way I'm going to survive that. Okay. Oh, let's reload and try again, shall we? this is what I meant. Once again, I mean, there's only so much you can do, and yeah, I don't really feel like I did a whole lot wrong there, except, you know, trying to place platforms and do other stuff. We're gonna do this until we get it, because we have no choice. We've got to get this particular thing done. And if I can avoid killing these, even though they look like ants, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be spiders, fire spiders or something like that. But if we can avoid obviously getting killed, I'm gonna start up at the top, because I feel like maybe that was the problem. This should be super easy considering how early we are. Oh, that's not good. That's a dead end. So. Perfect. All we're looking for is a diamond. One diamond. Not a single diamond. How is this even possible? Great. Now I'm going to have to kill him because of that. That fire is ridiculous. No diamonds here. All we need is one. I literally cannot believe I don't see one. Not one diamond. I mean, on my first playthrough, as usual, I'm going to compare it to that. There were diamonds everywhere, so... Still don't see a single diamond. I could care less about those kills and those drops and everything. All I want is the diamonds. Or I should say a diamond. Really didn't feel like that was that much to ask. Oh my god. Okay, I still don't see a diamond, so I have no idea how many times this is going to take. But we're just going to do it. Yep, it's good times. First playthrough, dropped down once, was not able to find anything, died. Second time I did it, essentially I found a diamond, but was not able to get out in time because I didn't know about the noon thing and all. When the volcano erupts. Of course, the second you blow up a diamond, it's going to erupt anyways. But you know, I have to be able to see a diamond to be able to even attempt to do what I need to do. So we're going to fall slowly, and we're going to be scanning. There should be one like close by. Anywhere in here should be a diamond. And as I said before, it was never a real issue before. I'll go even lower and see if there's more down here. Oh, here we go. I mean, I doubt this is going to actually happen, but we'll try it. Okay. Panicking a little bit, but... Okay, did we get it? That's the question. If we got it, we're golden. If we did not get it, we have to do it again. And we got it. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Done. So that part is now done. Why is all that damaged? That's interesting. Well, that's a triumph in my book. That's essentially what you have to do to get out of there. Let's just confirm we got it. We did. We definitely got it. Okay? So we're going to make the rocket top. We're going to put it on. then we're going to save, which is a good old F5. So basically what that means now is when we're ready to start this whole sequence, all we have to do is hit E right there. So that's the hardest part done. Now all we have to do is, if we want additional guns for this structure, we can make more. Or, I mean, the bottom line is we still need a thorium reactor, right? We need one more at the very minimum. So we need 7 of these. So let's go ahead and let's just teleport and get that over with, because, you know, that's essentially what's stopping us right now. I'm gonna plant 1 or 2 more of these just because, and we're gonna go and kill these. We've essentially done it. Once we get enough of these stingers and make 1 more thorium reactor, we're gonna take off and see if we can make it. Oh my god! Now that was my own fault right there, for obvious reasons. I just didn't hit the boost in time. Whoops. No one said this was going to be a death-free run, that's for sure. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that I probably mentioned we were going to die a lot. Yeah, I just didn't hit the space bar to slow down. So, very avoidable, but whatever. Didn't lose that much time anyways. So we need 7 of them. Those are the only guys we care about. 1, there's 1. There's a 30% chance they'll drop it. Don't care about those guys. Of course, now we're getting nothing but hellhounds. Why does that not surprise me? Somehow I took a lot of damage there. They do hit pretty hard, I guess. Okay, that's 2. Okay, let's see if we can get our 3rd one. Nope. Nope. There's 3. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage because now I'm all excited to get this. There's 4. Now remember, we've killed those spiders, so now we're gonna have to deal with those. 5. 6. We might get it, guys. Let's see. Nope, not there. I only need 1 more. I'm gonna be stingy. Oh my god. My fault again. And I wasted all that time because I was greedy and didn't wait. So yeah, sorry. Really, really stupid on my part. Especially considering I was 1 away. That was really dumb. But that's what happens when you get overly excited and you just stop paying attention to stuff. Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. Certainly not pro. Now we got to start from nothing again. It's really disappointing considering we were literally right there. Not to mention it makes the video even longer than it should be. So once again, I apologize for that. And now of course we're not getting any spawns. Figures. Do it all over again. 1. Still 1. Still 1. Still 1. Alright, now we got 2. Definitely did better the first time. Where are these guys? Come on, man. We're still on 2. It really is just my luck. But I only have one person to blame for that. It's my own fault. Look at this. We're still on 2. We already had like 5 or 6 by this time last time. 30% doesn't like me, apparently. Three. 4. Quick save. Watch. Every time I quick save, I'll never need it. Still 4. Would be nice to actually get it before nightfall, so we could try the launch tonight and see what happens. 5. 6. Another quick save, just in case I screw up. Seriously? Oh, you're gonna give me that. Give me the drop. Oh my gosh. Gotta be kidding me, man. Seriously? 30% chance each time. Okay, finally. There it is. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people of ages and audiences all over, we are going to attempt it. We are going to attempt to blast off tonight. So let's see how we do. If we don't win, or if our guns are underpowered, then we'll just have to farm more trees and get a few more guns. That shouldn't be a problem. You know, and it is possible that could happen. So, once again, you're not going to know unless you try. So, I feel like it's probably going to be fine. But again, there's only one way to know for sure, guys. Put a few more of those down just in case we need them. Alright, I hope you guys are ready. Let's go ahead and get our other thorium reactor in. And let's quick save, just in case we die. And let's do it. Cross your fingers, guys. Let's see what happens. And we should see the new enemies as well, so... But they may not show up until nighttime. It doesn't really matter when you start this, though. I mean, more than likely you're going to run into nighttime either way. I would argue the earlier the better, but so far it seems to be working fine. Hopefully it's enough. Seems to be working alright so far, but it's only going to get harder, so... Definitely been a fun run, assuming we win. But again, if not, all we're really going to do is craft more guns. Which, you know, I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's going to matter. I think we've got enough coverage as it is, so... I mean, that's a heck of a setup to protect the rocket and everything. Now what will happen is at 50%, it will say I have to get in. So technically you can be helping your guns right now, but if your defense can't handle it alone, well, then you're in trouble, because when you get in, you'll end up dying. And it's about to turn night, so this could be it. We could have done it. Or we could end up losing. I'd say I'm pretty confident at the way it's looking now. I am worried about the new those fire-breathing spider dudes, but it could be that they only travel on the ground, which I can't really remember, or they need like a back wall. And since they can't really get to us, they may not be an issue at all. Okay, we're at 40%, and we're just winding up. Doing pretty good. Another thing you want to make sure of, which I actually, I'm pretty sure I flew above this initially, but anyways, you want to make sure there's no sky islands above you. That's another reason why I built the base up here, because if your rocket takes off and then you fly into an island, you blow up and die. So here we go. Let's see. It's going to tell us to get in. Waiting for pilot. All right, boom. This is literally it. This is the final part of everything. All that we've worked hard for is coming to a close, assuming that we can get to 100% without getting overrun. So far, it looks pretty good. So, you know, now you can see why I put those extra walls out. It's just to kind of, the guys that explode, you know, they can take damage, and if we lose those walls, it's not going to be a problem. By the time we get, you know, to a point where that's an issue, we're probably going to already have blasted off, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yep, this looks good. As you can see, the healing, the tier 2 repair, auto repair, whatever they're called, I can't even think of the name of them now, but they're doing their job. They're keeping everything repaired. Thorium reactors, I mean, you absolutely have to have 2 of them to do this. Well, I guess technically you don't have to, but I would prefer to err on the side of caution. I don't know why it said that. I didn't try to save. Oh, the game was trying to auto-save, which is why it popped up and said you can't save during this. So, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I don't even see the fire spiders, so it looks like the way we position this, we don't even have to worry about them. Pretty good. I'd say we pretty much have it in the basket at this point. I mean, we lost one wall over here, but not too worried about it. And we'll probably lose that left top one as well at some point. Those guns are powerful, man. That's for sure. They're definitely making short work of everything. Yep, looks like day 39. Wait, it says day 39 again. Maybe it wasn't my fault. I was supposed to end on day 39, and I'm pretty sure that we just finished day 39, so I'm not really sure what's going on with the day and night timer. But 98%, so it doesn't really matter. 99%, and here it is. Looks like we've officially done it. Sweet. GG. And there you have it. Dig or die, guys. Definitely died my fair share, that's for sure. So, yep. So when you beat the game, just as a final heads up, you in that particular save, you unlock creative mode, which basically means you can put down anything you want. You can experiment with pretty much everything in the game. I would advise that you beat it normally first and then get into that mode so you can play around with wiring and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, really quite fun little game. The last time I checked, once again, it wasn't but $8. I think it's more than worth the money. And now I've played through it twice, so definitely exciting stuff. And now you're going to see, looks like they're going to show me that I can basically do whatever I want at this point. So that's it, guys. That is it, and we are done. So thanks so much for watching, and hopefully you'll join me in the next upcoming series, whatever that may be. I'll be jumping around, so whatever I find interesting, I'll probably end up setting up and recording. So again, I hope you enjoyed the series. If you stuck it out all the way to this point, I appreciate it. If you feel like subscribing, liking, leaving any comments down below, please feel free to do so, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Have a good one.